Where am I at? All right, we're talking about 2010. Yeah. Yeah, same thing's going to happen again. Okay, we're talking about the bank's part. Okay, here we go. How credit cards rewards. Okay, look, I was like, why am I talking about these other countries? Britain offers a glimpse at where credit card rewards might be headed if interchange is sharply curtailed in the US. UK interchange fees have been capped for years at much lower rates, and credit card rewards, too, tend to be lower than in the United States. Common ongoing reward rates on UK cards between 0.5 to 1%. Oh, yeah, see, in America, yeah, see. For anything above that, you might expect to pay an annual fee. Oh, no. People definitely don't have that annual fee money in America. Oh no, not for you to lower, the rate to less than 1%, and also be charged an annual fee. Australia also reduced interchange fees years ago, and according to a 2012 report from the Reserve Bank of Australia, the result was much the same. Overall reward points and other benefits earned from spending on credit cards have become less generous, while annual fees to cardholders have increased. I mean, look, what do we want to? Are you not entertained? Anyways, what's next? The fate of the Credit Card Competition Act is unclear. Credit Card Competition Act is insane. CCCA. I mean, my goodness. Legislation was for a time in 2022 attached as an amendment to the National Defense Authorization Act. What? They're going to sneak this in on defense paperwork? Which funds military programs? Come on now. I mean, I know that's what the government does, but that's my goodness. Unreal. Which funds military programs is what many lawmakers view as a must-pass legislation. Exactly. Durbin and co-sponsor U.S. Senator Roger Marshall, Republican from Kansas, were attempting to tie the Competition Act to surcharge, that stores on military bases impose on credit card users. Nigga, what? Sure. If that's your justification for attaching it to that Defense Act. Okay, fine. The measure failed to make the final military spending bill, however, and when the 117th Congress adjourned at the end of 2022, all unpassed legislation died. In June 2023, though the Credit Card Competition Act was reintroduced, this time with even more bipartisan sponsorship, there were renewed attempts to add it as an amendment to the end. They're trying to do it again. Yet again, it didn't make the bill. The bill sponsors are now hoping, the Credit Card Competition Act will get a standalone vote later this year. They say they got a lot of bipartisan support, but it can't be that much bipartisan support if they can't get it to go through. And if they're saying they have this justification because the military bases, but it are charging, credit card users, but it's not the people who should, I guess, having to pay, quote unquote tax. The least would be, our military service members, veterans, retirees, and their family members, anyone who can access a military base. But that's not that much of the population. Now, these people shouldn't, they should have the least amount of stress as possible. Shout out to everybody who served or is serving. But yeah, no. What? Look, shout out to politics. This is politics 101, I guess. In the meantime, industry groups have lined up against the measure. I could imagine the adverse effects of this bill included this. I wonder how soon this stuff will take effect as well. There's appearance of a card reward. I bet there are people out here who, they use their credit card like a debit card where they put everything on their credit card and pay it off. I guarantee there are people out here who are using that reward money to pay bills. Like they actually don't have enough money, but with the rewards that they get as far as the interest rate that they're getting for the rewards, they are the rewards rate and the interest rate, they are able to pay like a bill for, give themselves some more wiggle room in their budget. Right. The disappearance of credit card reward programs that families of all income levels use to stretch their budget. I don't read these articles ahead of time. I don't read ahead. Right. Again, to stretch their budget, not even stretch their budget, to just create a budget. According to that's how bad it is. A joint statement issued in September 2022 from multiple banking and trade groups, including the American Bank Association and Electronic Payments Coalition. All right. If it does pass, I think we're about to wrap up here. We are. Okay. So if it does pass, things to notice the consumer. If this does pass, this impacts you negatively, this it's a good thing in the sense of you should never been using credit cards in the first place. Then, if this does pass, it shouldn't impact anybody at all. And if it does impact you, that's a bad thing. Not that it passed, but it's bad that these credit card rewards getting decreased by 1% or 2%, whatever it is drastically impacting your financial situation. My goodness. It might not spell an end to credit card rewards entirely. No. After all, rewards still exist in countries with lower fees. True. Yeah, you're not going to have the same amount of benefits. Okay. Issuers with an eye on customer loyalty may continue to view certain benefits as a cost of doing business. True. But see, they're gonna see a cost of doing business, but their cost of doing business increase. They're gonna pass those costs. They got to get that money back somewhere else. As what happened earlier, right? There may be times when debit or cash might make more sense. True. Shout out to debit cards. If a merchant charges like 2% processing fee, but your rewards card is now earning just 1% back, maybe better reaching. Yeah. Well, when I go to the dealership, the Honda dealership to get my maintenance, the credit cards do have a fee. The debit cards don't, but the credit cards have a fee. But your reward card is now earning just 1%, right? So 2%, whatever it is. Routinely evaluate what's in your wallet. Regardless of what Washington does, you don't need to stand pat if your current credit card no longer works for you. What? Okay, that's the sponsorship. And again, by Kinley Young. Is Congress going to kill credit card rewards? And edited by Aaron Hurd, written by Kinley Young. All right. That's it, y'all. Locked and loaded. End of the episode. Look, necessities, debt payments, investments, lifestyle. If they get rid of credit card rewards or significantly reduce them, whatever it is, some law passed, and it impacts your life, I can't even get it out because it's going to be. I want it to happen so we can really see how much people are not properly managing their finances. Excuse me. If they get gone, they get gone. All of y'all who save those rewards and those points up, and then eventually, you book a hotel, book a flight, or those you get cash back, use that cash for something, and it's that you're actually using it on a for your budget. You're, again, pun intended, banking on that stuff. As far as when I say stuff, the various rewards programs, no, that's not good. That is not a good thing. All right. That's it, y'all. Remember, comment, like, share, and subscribe. Shout out to the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you leave those rating reviews on the podcast platforms as well. My information, as well as my coach Jordan information, can be found in the description on YouTube. Jordan Stops All on J on socials. His business page is FinallyFit, and website is FinallyFit.live, where you can go to sign up for the 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time virtual training sessions. For myself, I'm sideline_Cory on socials. You can reach out to me for the financial coaching information. All right. Look, y'all. And this article is 4 months old, so we'll see what it is. I would assume, and how important is it? Because it's election season. Just think, y'all. We voting for a new president in less than 5 months. No, November's going to be here before we know it. It's been hot as hell these last couple of days in Maryland. I don't know how it is in other parts of the country, but this is no pun intended, but this is heat stroke weather. You mess around, you go outside, you're not hydrated, you mess around, and something serious could happen to you. So make sure y'all staying safe, during this summer, because it's been hot and we just started officially in summer. All right, but that's it, y'all. Remember to save more and save less. Keep making better your best, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.